Do you want to travel to the past or the future? Or just stay in the present? Well, come on a journey with me and let's travel in time. This is CELTA English and me, Frank. Stay tuned. Travel in time, that's verbally. So forgive me if I led you on a bit. We're going to look at the tenses of the present, compare how it changes when we talk about the past, and then again how we adjust the verbs to talk about the future. Exciting stuff. Let's use a few examples. Present, using the verb to be. So we can say I am a doctor. I eat my dinner. I run in the park. Or I go to school. So that's present. Now there are some changes if we talk about you. You are a doctor. You run in the park. You eat your dinner. You go to school. The to be one is the one that changes the most. That's definitely an irregular verb. They, we, and you plural is also they are, they eat, they run, they go. But when we come to the third person, singular, he, she, or it is. He, she, or it runs, eats, or goes. So it does change when we talk about the third person singular. So that's present tense with various verbs. But how does it change when we talk about the past? We said I am a doctor, which is present. But in the past, I was a doctor. So you see how it changes? I am to I was. So I was a doctor. I ate my dinner. I ran in the park. And I went to school. So we can see how it changes. First person, me, I, in the past. How about you? So you were a doctor. You ran in the park. You ate your dinner. And you went to school. With the we, they, and you plural, they were, we were, you were. We, they, you plural, ate, ran, and went. They went, we went, you went. In third person, it doesn't change much. He was, she was, it was. She went, he ate, she ran, it went. So we see it does change quite dramatically for the third person, for the to be and to go in the past. Future, let's go to the future. I will be to be, but in the future I will be. I will be a doctor. I will eat my dinner. I will run in the park. I will go to school. There, it doesn't change much. All you do is add the will before the verb. So it's the will, the auxiliary verb, that makes it future. I will. I will be. I will eat. I will run. I will go. For we, they, and you plural, they will run in the park. We will eat our dinner. They will go to school. See, it doesn't change much for these either. And for third person, he, she, and it, he will be a doctor. She will be a doctor. It will run in the park. She will go to school. So he will eat his dinner. So the future is really easy. You just put the will before the verb, whether it's I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you plural. The pronoun, the auxiliary verb will, the verb, and then the rest of the sentence that you want to say. So that's simple present, simple past, and simple future in British English. But now let's turn a bit negative. How do you say the same things but in the negative form? How do you do that? Let's look at this straight away. I am a doctor will become I am not a doctor. I do not eat my dinner, or I don't eat my dinner. If you squeeze those two together, I do not becomes I don't. I don't run in the park. I don't go to school. So again, we're adding an auxiliary verb do not or don't to say the negative of an action. So I am not, I do not. You see, and then we add the verb afterwards. So it's quite simple, but we have to learn these laws, these rules, to be able to speak properly, to be understood, and to speak good English. How about the past? How can we talk negatively about the past? How do we speak in the negative form? I was not a doctor. So I was a doctor, I was not a doctor. Or I wasn't a doctor. I didn't eat my dinner. You see that? I did not. So that's the auxiliary verb we use with many of the verbs in past tense. I did not, I didn't eat my dinner. Sorry, Mum. I didn't run in the park. I didn't go to school. And then with the second and third person, they didn't go to school. We didn't run in the park. You, plural, didn't eat your dinner. And they were not. They weren't. So for many verbs it's did not or didn't. For to be, it is they were not or they weren't. Do you get that? Good. He, she, it was not or wasn't. So he was not a doctor. She didn't eat her dinner. It didn't go to school. He didn't run in the park. So again, did not. They did not. He did not. I did not. So it's all the auxiliary did, not, and then the verb. So that's the past. How about the future? How do we say future of I am not a doctor? Well, we use the will again. Will, not. Or, unusually, we say won't. Who knows why? I won't be a doctor. I won't eat my dinner. I won't run in the park. I will not go to school. I'm a rebel. You have to look that word up, rebel. For they, we, and you plural, they will not. We will not. So it's a simple case of putting will, not, and then the verb. So they will not be doctors. You know the difference between a doctor and doctors? Why we put a? Well, it's for a single person, but when it's they, there are a number of people, so we change it by taking the a out. So they will not be doctors. We will not be doctors. You will not eat your dinner. They won't run in the park. We won't go to school. It's simple to change the future from positive to negative. So practice doing that. So did you get that? Let's have a quick review. I am, in the past, I was, and in the future, I will be. That's for to be, present, past, and future. I eat, I ate, I will eat, for the verb eat. And for they, you, and we are, they are, you, plural, you are. They were, we were, you were. And then the future, they will be, you will be, we will be. We eat, we ate, we will eat. They run, they ran, they will run. And then he is, in the present, he was, the past, he will be, in the future. She eats, she ate, she will eat. So you see how it works? Simple rules to follow. Sometimes we have to learn each verb depending on how it is conjugated, but it's worth the effort. To be understood is everything. And when we're misunderstood, when people don't understand us, then that can be hard. So keep practicing your British English. And if you want to know how to form more sentences, watch this video right here. I hope you like this video. I hope you liked my other videos, and I'm sure you will like my next videos. So keep watching, keep learning British English with Celta English and me, Frank. See you later. I am not a doctor.